channel. Today I am going to be giving a 6-week update on baby, on me, how life has been for the last 6 weeks, because things have definitely changed around here. So I'm going to jump in with me. There's not much going on, so it's like the fastest, and then we'll go over baby, and then we'll go over kind of what life has been like with 2 children as of the last 6 weeks. So with me, I went to my 6-week postpartum appointment yesterday, and everything is all healed, and I am back to normal. I have felt great the last 6 weeks since my delivery. My recovery was beautiful, and I had 0 issues. So everything is healed and back to normal. I feel fantastic, and I have lost a significant amount of weight, even from my pre-pregnancy weight. When I get pregnant, I get very sick and I lose a lot of weight, and then whatever I gain back kind of comes out normal, or it balances each other out, and then I have the baby and I lose even more weight. And this time I just seem to be losing more. I don't know if it's nursing or whatever, but I'm not going to complain. I also have been more active and watching what I eat a lot more than I have in previous years, so it could be that. But otherwise, I feel fantastic, and I actually don't feel that tired. I'm not super overwhelmed. I just feel really great. I am still on sertraline, which is Zoloft. I went on that with my daughter, Fiona. I had postpartum depression pretty bad right about 6 weeks, and I went on that, and I've never gotten off of it because I just don't feel the need to. And so it really helped this time. I haven't had any of those postpartum depression moments, any postpartum anxiety like I've previously experienced. I just feel really great, which is fantastic. And I also have 6 more weeks until I am back to work, and I have just been enjoying every minute of being home. Some days I wish I miss work, but for now I'm just soaking up the time with my 2 little girls and spending as much time and soaking in those moments as I can. So that is pretty much it about me. I will grab the baby and I will be right back, and she can sit with me while I'm talking about her. Alrighty, so here is little Miss Audrey Jean. She is now 6 weeks old. She's snoozing right now. She is a whole 8 pounds and 4 ounces as of today. And her birth weight was 6 pounds and 4 ounces. So she's gained 2 pounds since birth, which is fantastic, and we are so happy about it. She's still a little bit of a peanut, but she's just a tiny little girl. So what has been going on with her? Fiona. I do that all the time now too. I mix up their name. When Audrey was born, she was jaundiced, and her levels actually rose to the point where she needed to be in the Billy blanket at the hospital. We never had to take it home, but we did have to stay in the hospital an extra couple days, longer than what I was expecting, just because she had to be monitored because her levels were pretty high. When we brought her home, I had her first pediatrician visit, and her levels were still rising, but I did nurse her like crazy around the clock, trying to get her to flush everything out, and everything went down back to normal about within a week, which was fantastic. So we never had to go back or get the Billy blanket home. But that was in the beginning. The first couple weeks, she has been doing really well. She started nursing great. We haven't had any issues, and she's a sleeper. I mean, most nights she sleeps 4 hours. I'll typically go to bed at 11, and we won't wake up until 3:30. And then she eats and goes right back down, and then we're up anywhere from 7 to 8, which honestly I'm not going to complain about. That's not awful at all. With Fiona, we are up almost every 2 hours. This one seems to like her sleep, so I am not going to complain and just go along with it. There are nights too where she'll randomly do a 6-hour stretch, and when I wake up and she has that 6-hour stretch, I feel fantastic. But I really don't feel sleep deprived otherwise, because I'm not waking up all that often. Right now she is sleeping in the Halo Bassinet next to my bed with the DockATot inside. The DockATot has honestly worked wonders for us. She sleeps so well in the DocuTot, and I wish I would have used it with my daughter Fiona, because I would have been able to see if it's just the baby that's different or if it's the DocuTot that worked, but it has been great. I am thinking about transitioning her into her room where we're at now. We're in the nursery, but I haven't been able to do it yet. I don't think I'm ready to put her in her room. Not because anything, but just because I'm acknowledging that she's getting bigger. And this time around, I've been soaking in every moment of the newborn stage as I can. And I'm just, I feel like I'm trying to keep her little. We did go to the doctor today, actually. About a week and a half ago, I noticed that Audrey was having green mucousy stool, and I have a friend whose daughter is dairy intolerant, and also just from Dr. Google, I thought that she was not processing dairy very well, so I went ahead and got rid of it. It's only been about a week, so it's not out of my system yet, but I think she's doing better. Also, I was noticing some symptoms of reflux. Fiona had reflux, so I kind of thought that's what it was. You could hear her swallowing often. She was popping on and off the breast, screaming. She is very burpy, has a lot of hiccups. You can just... if you have any questions about reflux, you can ask me. There was just a lot of things that were happening that led me to believe that she had reflux. And having a daughter with it before, I kind of figured that's what it was. So we did go to the doctor today. I am dairy-free as of a week ago, but the doctor said to keep going. And she is now on Zantac for reflux. So hopefully here in a couple days we see some relief for her. She wasn't sleeping very well during the day. She'll fall asleep for about 15 minutes. And then she'll wake up swallowing really hard and seeming to be in pain. But then she does those long stretches at night. So hopefully she just gets some more relief, gets some more sleep during the day, and is feeling better. But yeah, I have eliminated dairy completely out of my diet, and it does seem to be helping her tummy. I can't complain too much. I've just been eating like dairy-free cheeses and vegan things like that, and it really hasn't been that bad. And I've actually lost 5 pounds from it, so I'm not going to complain. Other than that, things are going very well. She is more of a needy baby than Fiona was. Fiona kind of just went with the flow. This one really likes to be held. She likes to be near mom. She loves to eat. She really does notice when I'm not around. It's so silly to say because she's only 6 weeks, but if I hand her off to someone, she'll cry and then they'll give her back to me. And I'm not going to say I hate it because my daughter Fiona is so independent now. It's nice to have a little one that is wanting her mom and to be near me. It's very sweet, but also sometimes slightly annoying, if you will, because it's hard to put her down or hard for somebody else to take her for a long period of time, but it's not awful all the time. She is now staying awake more often, but like I said, she's having issues sleeping due to the reflux, but she is more alert. So she's now looking at things. She is trying to smile, but isn't quite there yet, which I cannot wait for. We did recently went out and buy a new playmat because I have no idea where our old one is, and I'm not searching for it. So she does lay on that for a little bit, and she likes to just look up at everything. Obviously, she's not reaching for anything yet, but, I like to say she's enjoying it. She also she loves to move, so she kicks her legs a lot, she moves her arms a lot, she's holding her head up, not completely by herself unassisted, but her neck is getting much stronger. Other than that, she's just pretty much a normal baby. We haven't had any huge issues, nothing that I can't handle. So I'd say, I don't know what I was expecting going to the second baby, but things have been much easier this time around, even with the small issues that we've had with her reflux and the dairy intolerance and things like that. But other than that, it has not been bad at all. So what has life been like with 2 kids? And honestly, the hardest part is my toddler still. She is a hurricane and on 10 all the time. I'm pretty sure she screams everything now. And so this one will actually sleep through it when she is sleeping most of the time, but she does wake the baby up occasionally, and there is a lot of shh, be quiet, don't wake your sister. But she has transitioned to her baby sister so well, incredibly well. She has not shown any jealousy at all. In fact, she just wants to help. She'll throw away diapers for me. She likes to check on the baby when she's crying. She is just like a little helper, and she's always been like that. She is an old soul, I like to say, because she just wants to do everything I'm doing or her dad is doing. She, she carries purses around already, and says she's going to the store and things like that. It's very funny. So she's just been helping me a lot. Or she just loves to love on her sister. So she'll say things like, "Oh, she's so cute," or "Mom, her eyes open, I'll give her a kiss," this or that. It's just very sweet, and it's been super easy for me. She has not resented the baby at all. She hasn't acted like she's cared when my attention is on the baby. So it's been really nice. There are days when we both have meltdowns at the same time, as in the baby's crying, Fiona's crying, they both need my help. But really I've just taken a step back, and with 2 kids, someone's going to have to suffer at some point. I can't be with both of them and have both of them have all of my attention on both of them at the same time. So sometimes the baby cries for a little bit, and sometimes Fiona needs to be patient and wait for a second, but we're working on it. But there are some days when it hits 10 o'clock and we've been up for an hour and a half and I'm done. But that doesn't happen all that often, to be honest. And after 6 weeks, I've really started getting in a groove with the both of them, and I've been able to function pretty much by myself. My husband's home in the morning, but he's not here at night, so I'm alone for bedtime, and that's when it gets the most chaotic, about 6:30 to 8. This is when she gets her fussy period. It's when I'm cooking dinner, and then it's also bedtime routine, which consists of bath for both the girls and then bedtime. And during that time is typically when she wants to nurse again, but I'll typically put her to the side and let her cry for a couple minutes while I tuck Fiona in and give her and read her a book and give her the attention she needs before bed, because I don't want her to think that that's not an important time, and I don't love her, because I do very much. After that, she goes to bed, and then me and the little one go downstairs for the last nursing session of the night, and she'll typically fall asleep anywhere from 9:30 to 10:30, and I go to bed around 11. It's nice when she falls asleep around 9:30 because I can get some stuff done before I head up to bed, but it's also nicer when she nurses closer to 10:30, because then I can get her nursed and she'll sleep for a longer period of time. But so far, that's it. That's our 6-week update. That's pretty much what's been going on with us. We will be back very soon. I still need to do things like a nursery tour. I want to do some newborn must-haves. So look out for more videos, and we will catch you later. Thank you for watching. Before I forget, because I always forget, don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more from us, and share with your friends. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.